Hi guys, Doug Allgood here by the lake, sunny South Florida. Absolutely beautiful day here again. I actually wanted to make this quick video for you today. It's something about saving money. I'm sure it's something that we'd all love to do. It's something that we all certainly crave. And just hope this helpful tip will be of value to you guys today. It's actually in regards to used electronics. I know, nowadays everyone wants the latest and the greatest smartphone, iPhone, or latest and greatest tablet. We don't have to obviously follow the masses. We don't have to follow the herd and like everybody else get the latest and greatest. There's actually, some really great secondhand devices out there that are used. And you wouldn't believe, the kind of value that you can get out of them. Basically, there's some great bargains that you can get with these devices, as well as, the functionality. The functionality is actually, plentiful in regards to these devices. They rival that of new devices. Believe me, there's great used devices that I've gotten in the past, and I think they're a hell of a value. They're really, really great, to have. So, the question ultimately is, why do we want to get a used device? What is the ultimate reason here? Well, I think we actually first want to understand what the lingo is. By lingo, like what kind of used devices are we talking about? And I would say, in regards to that, we're talking about refurbished devices and certified pre-owned devices. Those are really the top quality used devices that are out there. So I think that's what you should definitely consider when you consider a used device. You have to understand with these great used devices is that they've been restored and they've been repaired by a serviceman. So unlike a new device, which often you can get a dud. You can get something that's a lemon. It just doesn't work. Whereas when you're dealing with a used device, a refurbished, certified, pre-owned, it's been serviced by someone, so it's been checked out. There's much more likely chance it's going to work. It's going to work great for you. So I think it's something that you definitely want to consider, in purchasing a device. So consider these great new devices. Consider these refurbished devices. And you definitely want to take this into consideration. And then in regards to it being used, obviously there's so many things that are just used out there, and they're basically sold as is. Whereas with the refurb, since a refurb has been serviced, it's and being like new, it is just leaps and bounds over just a standard used as is device. So certainly you want to consider these great refurbs that are out there, right? So I think just some extra tips in regards to getting a refurb device is you want to make sure that the seller is reputable. Obviously, there's some sellers out there that are a little bit questionable, that you don't really want to deal with. You want to deal with sellers that are trusted, that have quality feedback. I've done it, and I would certainly hope that when you've gone shopping, you've done it as well. You got to do your due diligence, okay? So, definitely consider that. And then I actually want to also engage in, when considering a refurbished device, is a buyback program, or what's called a trade-in incentive. And you can deal with some great online sites, online websites that deal with that kind of thing. I personally love Amazon.com. I'm sure you're familiar with that. eBay.com. They have great programs. They have these great trade-in incentives, and you want to again do your due diligence. You want to look for a quality seller. You want to get some make sure that they have very good feedback, and just do your part, guys. Just make sure that you're dealing with someone that you can know, like, and trust. That's what it's all about. Okay. Just remember also, when you're dealing with used devices, refurbished devices, you want to try to get something that's within 2 years of age. That's less than 2 years old. You don't want to deal with something that's more than 2 years. It's a little bit questionable. Hey, very cool. You see that? Bird flying by. Nice beautiful day out here. I don't know if you can see, like right on the top of that tree there. Actually, you can hear it. Very cool. It's actually a big hawk. It's called an osprey. They love to just dive into the lake here, hunt some fish. Really love those birds. Very nice. But as I say, it's a beautiful day out here. Beautiful breeze, beautiful current. Right? Get a little off sidetrack there, but just thought I wanted to share this beautiful day with you. Just great living in paradise. I mean, that's for sure. Definitely want this for you guys too. So I mean, as I was saying, you hear them in the distance. So you definitely want devices that are just less than 2 years. That's what you want to deal with. You don't want to deal with something with more than 2 years, preferably. Obviously technology is advancing. I mean, there's always the latest and greatest, as I had said. So just make sure to try to get a newer device. All right. So you also want to be picky about getting a refurbished in regards to price. You can again do your due diligence. I would say try something like pricegrabber.com. Or again, ebay.com, and those websites are really, really great to do some comparative shopping. So again, it's all about due diligence, like I've ingrained into your minds here. So also, I would say one of the other big tips: understand a return policy and a refund policy. I mean, personally, I like to deal with devices and also sellers and programs that have returns and refunds. I mean, it gives you buyer confidence. Okay, so you definitely consider that with in regards to getting refurbished devices. I would say one of my parting thoughts here is when you get these refurbs, they're used. So keeping that in mind, who knows who's owned these things before? There can still be some data on this device. So just be sure that you erase the data. All right. So obviously you don't want to deal with a device where it still has someone's personal information on that. So definitely erase that data. It could possibly have viruses on there. I mean, you never know. What kind of unscrupulous user might have used these devices in the past. So make sure that you get a good antivirus program. You want to have a good antivirus program on this, this refurbished device in order just to make sure it's nice and clean. All right, so just very important. In regards to, side note, in regards to the erasing the data, you can get really good software programs, really good tools that can help you erase the data. You just want it nice and clean, no viruses. That's the name of the game here. Something I always do, and I think is very, very important, is you want to password protect your device. I'm doing it right here on my trusty Galaxy phone here. Love this phone. I make sure it's password protected. You don't want someone to get a hold of this phone and then they get into the phone, and then all of a sudden, they get right into your programs. They steal your information. You don't want that, especially from someone untrusted. Make sure that you password protect the device. I think it's very, very important. All right, so just be sure that you do that. All in all, guys, this is ultimately your choice. It's obviously all up to you. It's something I'd highly recommend, looking into these great refurbished devices, pre-owned certified. You just want to use logic. I mean, logic is the name of the game, with most anything that you deal with. You can get substantial savings. That's what's so awesome about this. Especially compared to getting something new. And, there's a lot of great advantages. I just hope that, the guidelines I gave you were of value. Just keep these things in mind. And, it's ultimately just being aware. Just be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of what's out there. And just all about the due diligence. I can't ingrain that into your head enough. Right? So definitely do your due diligence. All right. So as I said, hope that this is of great value to you today. It's a great pleasure to be able to bring this to you. I mean, having all of this time freedom, to do these videos, a great blog, and see if we can catch this guy here. I don't know if you can make him out. It's a water bird. It's called a cormorant in the water there. Just another, fish bird. Kind of made a little dive into the water there. And just, to be able to observe these birds all day and just spend all this time out there in this great lake, sunny South Florida. Awesome. Just to have this time freedom, it's something I love that I was able to achieve, and I want you to be able to achieve this too. I want you to experience the time freedom, financial freedom, and just the pleasure of just hanging out there all day and just enjoying life. I mean, that's what it's all about, isn't it? So what I want you guys to do is I want you to partner with me and join my team. Please click the link below. It's going to take you to the next page. What you want to do there is enter in your name and email, and you'll be put on the waiting list. It's just a great blogging platform, something called Empower Network. Awesome online company. They're coming out with a new version called the Blog Beast. It's going to be absolutely unbelievable. Building a business on your phone is just, it's going to blow away the industry, okay? So, please just partner with me, join my team. Just $25 to get started. I mean, it's really just negligible compared to even when you go grocery shopping on a particular day. I mean, it's something you guys can do. It's something you can accomplish. Just this great freedom. And, I want this for you. I really, truly do. I want to see you succeed. I want to help you, okay? So please, partner with me. Join. Click the link below. And I'm here for you, okay? So, again, this is Doug Allgood by the Lake, signing off. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful day out here. Just awesome. There's my little buddy, Osprey, way up there in the tree, enjoying life. I'm enjoying life. I want you to enjoy life too. You absolutely deserve it. Bye-bye.